Stow judge here, and I've got Ricky Holloway, the top man, the spokesman of the syndicate, trying to rescue this place from obscurity. And I'd like to ask you, Ricky, how did you think today went?
I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's absolutely wonderful that Ian Duncan Smith is now fully supporting this campaign. He's promised to take it forward, and he now wants answers from Waltham Forest Council. I think it's absolutely wonderful tonight. We've got the Chandlers out for the first time, as you can see there, talking to people. They've been driven out tonight because we've got the facts here where they sold the stadium in 2007. The land registry document doesn't lie. They sold this stadium. Thank you. Yeah, will do. They sold this stadium on 6th of July 2007 to a company that was set up just 2 days prior. What company sells a land like this to a company that's 2 days old?
And have they given any satisfactory responses to your questions that you spoke to them this evening?
They said they're the management, they can sell to whoever they want to, and they don't care about the ground industry. And that's a direct quote from Jack Chandler.
So where do we go from here, Ricky? What are we expecting
from
the next?
Here, we're now going to ask the MPs to do a judicial review and a parliamentary review into the sale of this stadium. Because how on earth these people sold to a Jonathan Mark Hall after opening a company up for 2 days is beyond belief. L&Q were not part of this sale. The social housing that they're going under the guise of is total fallacy. They were even linked to Wimpy Homes to get it through for planning permission. Now we call on Waltham Forest Council, and there will be a letter delivered there Monday morning informing them of all this dealing that has gone on at Walthamstow.
And what are the details of the planning permission that has gone on there?
There's going to be a public consultation which is due in by the 1st of September, which the builders have been called to Waltham Forest on Tuesday. We will now be producing our evidence to Walthamstow Forest, and we will blow the lid and realise what these people have done for the last 5 years, which is completely starved this stadium for their own means.
And on the 1st of September, when the sale goes through, do we expect to receive the details of how much it's gone for, who's bought it or not?
Well, we now want to ask Jonathan Mark Hall, whoever he is, to come to the negotiating table, because obviously we've been dealing with L&Q. Well, L&Q didn't purchase this stadium. Jonathan Mark Hall purchased this stadium from Jack Chandler.
And have L&Q made any claims that they're involved?
No, they will not do any statements. They're a bit like the Chandler family at the moment, won't do statements. But we now want answers. The public that have been coming here for the last 75 years are now due a statement, and we will get to the truth. We will realise that they're total lies of the Chandler family have done. They sold the stadium, we have the evidence, and we will prove the evidence.
Okay, and how are we going to keep the campaign going after today?
The campaign really important. Was just started. We now have Ian Duncan Smith and Neil Gerard that are going to go to this council and fight our corner for us. We'll also be getting all the MPs in this stadium, all the MPs to vote for this stadium, come out and support us. But Ian Duncan Smith, we have the 2 MPs now from either side that are responsible for the whole of Waltham Forest. They are supporting us, and they also told us that they had dealings with the Chandler family before, and they are not satisfied with the answers they got from that Chandler family, because they asked them had they had any dealings to sell. They replied, no. I'll leave you to draw your own consequences.
And how did you feel when you saw that shot today of the 2 MPs with the banner, holding the banner up? I thought that was the most wonderful sight.
How many people in greyhound racing with a campaign against it has managed to get 2 MPs to carry a banner directly to the heart of the council?
Absolutely wonderful. Now, can you tell us about the walk up to the town hall? Because the march stopped at the gates, and yourselves and that walked up further.
We walked up to the gate with Ian Duncan Smith, Richard Codd, and we also had Neil Gerard, obviously. We walked up to the gates, and this is where Ian Duncan Smith absolutely stood by us 110%. He said he does not want to see any housing built on this site, and he's certainly, why he's MP, it will never stand empty, and he's very worried about this being just neglected with 1 3/4 acres that are actually protected by Grade 2 listing.
Can you remind me of there's a chap who's to be involved starting from this week, who'd had some dealings with Man United and so on. Is that still going ahead?
I'm not going to comment on that till after
You're not
this
going to
meeting's
comment on
closed.
that? Okay, that's fine. Right, thank you very much, Rick.
You're welcome.
Cheers.